Okay, I think we're online now. Yay, I'm starting on time. But yeah, we're online now, so I think it's time to prepare for the thing. There is a little bit of wind, but not enough to make me feel happy. It's very fucking hot in here. But anyways, with all that said and done, let's move to the game scene. Beep. Gonna see if later on into the here I can buy a new controller. Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, hold on a minute. What happened? Give me a moment. We got technical difficulties. Uh, Hold on. Let me check what is happening. Hey, Hajime, welcome. Oh, you're still sad? Or what happened? Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Top sleep. Yes, you're recovering. Oh, excellent way. Okay, sorry about that. It's because I started the game offline on Steam because I was not connected to Steam, and because of that, all my save files were lost, and I was like, "Wait, what? No, that's not supposed to happen." I had my save files, but yeah, I had to put myself online, and now there we are. Where is the character that I need? I'm fully healed. Let me actually equip some things probably right now. All offense attack boost. I really want to go for a little bit more. For 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30. I did no attack boost. I didn't do any grinding because I don't have enough time for it. I think I'm not gonna use poison protect for these. Okay, let me check actually what I got with clean. So I got only these. I can literally put both attack boosts and do a lot of damage. But I think it will be better if I sacrifice one of them and go for poison. I'm still processing what happened. Understandable, so yeah. So I'm gonna stick with the poison infusion. Cookie, hello, welcome to the stream. I might give him the extra agile actually, so I can dodge a little bit easier. And the other characters are actually okay the way they are. You made it, I expected you to be coming for me. I hope the cookie's doing awesome. You know where we are. Do you have any idea yet? This is the storybook I come from. Starlight 2. This is our homeworld. Beautiful, right? At least, it used to be. Mr. Moon, what happened here? Why does your storybook look like this? This place once it was picture book for children. A gentle bedtime tale set in quite a little hamlet. Each night the townsfolk will whisper their good nights and their dreams will drift upwards, watched over by the moon and the stars. Watch over my me and Starla, the love of my life. But one day the void appears. By creeping black nothing but gradually started swallowing our world bit by bit. Our village getting smaller and dimmer, the void threatening everything we hold dear. This used to be the most beautiful spot to look over the valley, now only this small silver of the sky remains. You see, friends, this is what happens when the storybook is no longer read. As the reader forgets the story begins to forget itself. Wait, do you mean... Storybooks are wild to life by the imagination of the reader. But when stories stop being read, well, they simply fade away, ceasing to exist. We love this place, keeping the night sky lit, watching over our beloved neighbors. It was joy and honor to keep watch over the village each night, high above it all. But alas, the story was not cherished as others were. As folks stopped reading our humble story as the pages were no longer turned, our world began to fade away. You see, ever after Ink came to us when our world was on the brink, just as it seemed. We all vanished for good. They offered us a way out, a future. They gave everyone a place at their company, and they saved our lives from the void. I owe them everything. They remembered us when nobody else could. So tell me, Flynn, you'd bring down Ever After Ink knowing that without it the bridge between storybooks will no longer be possible? Would you really let the quieter tales, the ones not lucky enough to be as loved as yours, slip away into the void? Maybe one day the adventure of Flynn Buckler will stop being read. Maybe your world will start to fade just like mine did when... What then? You have our sympathy, Mr. Moon, but the Ever After Ink is a poison. Suggesting all of our storybook characters to corporate slavery is not a solution. Ever After Ink took my body and my home. There's gotta be another way to save your story, to save all stories fading away. This is just life, kid. Sometimes you have to suck up and do work you don't wanna do. We're not just gonna be able to keep living in this storybook fantasy forever. Look, Mr. Moon, just give us the Lexi chip you look from us and we'll be on our way. We know your shield tech is busted now, and that means we can do some real damage to you if we have to. No, I protect my family at all costs. So if you want to jeopardize everything I love, then you will have to come and take it from me. Starla, my love, are you ready? I'll try my best. Then let's settle this once and for all. Thank you! Hasn't weakened. You can now puncture it with any normal attack. Let's do with that. And let's research the moon. 80 HP. Current boss fight, Mr. Moon's shield has now been weakened, and you can puncture with any standard attack. Make sure you're thinking about which direction you are attacking from. Okay, what about her? Because now she is in the way. And Mr. Moon's dedicated companion, Starla, will provide support for him by repairing his shield and occasionally powering him up. Let's do a movie. Oh, I missed. Actually, let's do taunt again. Oh, that went fast. I don't have that many items to recover my FP, so I might have to actually be careful how I tackle this. Let's do another turn. It is just processing and holding the fields after playing the game. I understand that, so don't worry. Now I cannot do anything. Actually, I don't mind if it's deflected or not. Okay, that's actually really useful. I'm gonna use taunt right now. And I'm gonna give the restoration. I'm using the buckler barrage, right? Yes. Okay. Let's use the taunt again. You're still not giving up, huh? Time to show you what it really means to be a boon. Now that I think about that. Okay, Flint is down. So what I'm gonna be doing actually is I'm gonna use the smelling salts here. And I might use probably the cinnamon roll. But yeah, the poison doesn't work on the shield. I love how now he's in a perpetual scared like look. Let's do another restoration just for safety. Actually, let's do the buckler. That's a hard one to dodge. Nerf. Actually, let's use another restoration with him for safety. He's almost done. Let me think what I can do. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a restoration. I'm gonna play safe. And he will use taunt. I don't care. Yep, it's Macro March now. You know what? I feel tempted to do something. Let me do an Norton. I'm gonna go for her. Okay, you can hit both. If you're going to pay for that, I don't care. That's the idea. That's the idea. I'm gonna get rid of both of them. Besides, that means both of them give me experience. Multiple badge, that most useful attack, honestly. Yeah, it is actually really useful. Good night, Moon. No description available. Again, see, this is what I told you, that the fucking achievements, I don't know what is going with them. Enough. He's had enough. Are you okay? You best be. I don't think you could win. I've never seen such tenacity. Maybe you actually are capable of facing Ever After Inc. head on. You are all dead set on this mission, huh? There is nothing I can do to stop you, is that right? We need to do this. I always thought Ever After Inc. was the future. Our future. What do you think we shall do? I don't know what to do. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. What do you think? I don't think anyone is right or wrong here. Ever After Inc. saved us. And they saved countless others from fading away in forgotten storybooks. But they didn't do so out of love or care for the stories. They used us. They knew we needed them. And besides, we're not blind to the harm even after Inc. is done. Is doing. Is it worth it? Is our existence really worth it? I think we need to let this go. We had a good run. Starlab, our home, our storybook. I know, but how we can decide our home is worth the sacrifice? Ever After Inc. keeps getting bigger. The damage they inflict is increasing, and there will be a point at which they are truly unstoppable. I think this is our last chance to set things right. This team of employees is powerful. If anyone stands a chance, it's them. And if this is the will of the majority of storybook characters, then we shall not stand in their way. You're right. It's painful to admit it, but you're right. I'm going to give you back the Lexi chip I took from you. Please just... I hope this is the right choice. Don't let me down. Look, before we shut down the telegraph, you can go live anywhere you want. Yeah, just go pick up. What the hell just happened? I got a new donation on coffee. Thank you. That means a lot. Yeah, just pick up any storybook you can find and go there. This is our home. I don't have meaning anywhere else. With all due respect, I don't think any of you could possibly understand why I'd like to be forgotten like this. But I see it now. Stories are not meant to last forever. They are meant to be told and then let go. That's what gives them shape, meaning. I'll let fate take steam from here. Should you manage to complete your mission and sever the telegraph network, Starla and I can finally live the rest of our days in peace. And if not, well, I guess Ever After Inc. was always meant to be our futures. We'll see. Best of luck, Flint, Tinder, Vulcan, Eva Patches. I can stay, I'll be rooting for you, but I'll no longer be standing in your way. We did it! We finally have the Lexi chip, and we can use the telegraph to go to the real world. I just been thinking a lot about how things went with Mr. Moon. Don't lose focus now. This is what I've been working towards this whole time. And the best part is Ever After Inc. doesn't even know we're coming. The final battle awaits us in the real world. Clean, do whatever is necessary. Preparation before we leave. Tie up loose ends, and we can finish this once and for all. Yeah, apparently that was a donation. That's really neat. That's a lot of things. Okay. I think I'm more than ready. I got 7 ink things. I might upgrade some of the things and probably some other things. But yeah, there is no more loose ties that I can tie. I got 9. I can literally go for this one. Boost Patch's attack power by 2 for 3 turns. That can probably be useful. Attack, use HP instead of MP. This can probably be useful and I can make him even more stronger, but he's mostly gonna be the tank, so I don't know. I probably can go for this one. It only use 4 TPs. Bring a fallen team member back to life with 5 HP. Always see the health of your enemies as long as it is equipped on the team member. This is gonna be a hard one. I don't think I'm gonna be using the bear boost honestly that much. So I'm gonna go for this. Also, let me go to the store up here. Because it's time to buy some extra things. Okay, let me check my inventory. I might buy another 2 of these. And probably 2 of these. Or 4. How is my item space? Okay. I'm gonna see if I can buy a few extra... what is the name? I forgot. Oh, there we go. Let me see what gives me the most MPs. Restores the MP and adds dodge for 2 turns. I might buy 2 tiramisus. I don't have space. Yeah, I need some restoration items for the final battle. I know I can be able to come back later on, but I just wanted to make that safe. Also safe. There is no more loose ties, only the tower, but I don't wanna do the tower, honestly. So let's go to the real world now. Are we here? Is this a real world? I think we made it. I see you there. Why, hello. And welcome, Steam Storybook characters, to the Ever After Ink headquarters. Right now, you're standing in the real world, coming here in a privilege that most storybook characters will never receive, so congratulations. In this pre-recorded orientation video, you will learn a bit more about our wonderful family. Who, me? I am Ever After Ink CEO and also the company's founder. I started Ever After Ink because I didn't just believe in happy endings, I wanted to create them. I wanted to bridge the divide between storybook characters and the people like me who love them. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to our company mascot. He's going to walk you through a few important ground rules concerning your time in the real world. Hey, hello! Hello, I'm Matchen. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I know. Keep watching. I'll play in a sec. You might not recognize me, but here in the real world, I'm the lovable mascot of Ever After Ink. Like you, I was a storybook character, but Ever After Ink created me. Rather, they wrote my story and brought me out of to the real world using their telegrapher technology. I cannot be more grateful. Now, the first thing you need to know about your time in the real world. Storybook characters are not to leave the building. We have measured in the place to prevent this, so if everyone's being interested, we are all on the same page. But the most important rule, of course, is to have fun. To have fun? Oh, Patches, this is hard to watch. It's not what it looks like, I promise. I love Ever After Inc., and you will do. And you'll do too. Now, please proceed through the door to finish your orientation. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your time in the real world. Goodbye. So, where to begin? Yeah, I'm a fraud. I don't even come from a real storybook, really. The marketing department at the company wrote my story, essentially creating the perfect character to sell their products. This, kind of messed up. Yeah, you were just created just to advertise Ever After Inc. How are you not having an existential crisis every day? In case you forgot, you were all created by some writer in the real world. Why does the reason matter? We are no different. I mean, he is not wrong. Anyways, I loyally served as a Ever After Inc. mascot for many years. I filmed commercials, I was treated like a celebrity, everyone loved me. That is until the market shifted. What does that mean? I was originally created to appeal to the younger crowds. A bit edgy, a bit rebellious. A bit annoying. Anyways, eventually my kind of character went out of fashion. Everything gotta be all wholesome and fizzy these days, you know? Like Pikachu. Once I stopped testing well with the audience, I was discarded. They sent me to your branch to basically do grunt work in the security room. You told us your one goal was to return to the real world? Why did you want to go back here so badly? You see, when I was discontinued, they pulled my storybook off shelves and destroyed all of the copies. I know the story I came from was a cynical cash grab designed to appeal the least common denominator of customers. But it was where I came from, and they had no right to take it from me. I have a copy of the storybook stashed in my dressing room that I don't think they ever found. I was transferred out of the real world before I could take it with me, though. So this whole time I've been wanting to get back to the real world to retrieve it. It sounds kind of stupid when I say it all out loud. I don't want to tell you guys the truth because, well, you will not have trust me. We'll find your storybook. You're really gonna help me? You help us, I hate to admit it, but we couldn't have made it here without you. We owe it to you to help you get your storybook back. And then we'll bring the company down as planned. I don't know what to say. Say nothing, we're a team and that's all that it needs to be said. Ever After Inc. has sampled all over us from the very beginning. We finally have a chance to fight back, but it won't be easy. So we need to stick together until the end. Let's go. We got no time to waste. Socky! That door is locked. This is just like the real life. It's so gray and fucking gloomy and disgusting and boring. I thought this elevator will work for us. You're not authorized to use the elevator. Dang, just as I thought, we're done. We're done. Technically have clearance to be here, so looks like we'll be climbing the stairs. One more thing, this office building is pretty empty. Ever After Inc. laid off all their human employees, you know, cause storybooks labor is so much cheaper. The central hall, the telegraph system is on the top floor, so that's where we're headed. My dressing room, the place I stashed a hidden copy of my storybook, that's only a few floors up from here. So we'll stop there on the way to the top. But this place is crawling with security goons, hired from all over the storybooks network, so let's be careful. It's a company building, of course, it's gonna be boring. Yeah, I know that. I work on one for a while before being a big evil dino with my own castle and my own army. I mean, you have to climb stairs somehow and use others to climb employees. Due to budget costs, we have removed many of the staircase. We apologize for the inconvenience. Have been twice promoted. They seem twice as competent too. And they also look twice as dead. I always have problems trying to defend from that. Let's do some restoration. Okay, what about that carrot that looks more like a pepper? Crimson carrot, the more powerful variant of the carrot. These guys are bet red. Don't let them beat you. Bonk. By the way, in case you guys are curious what poison does here, is that basically poison reduces your defense, so you don't take damage little by little. Instead, your defense is reduced, so you take more damage. That's a burnt-looking fin. Let's do a research on this guy. A swashbuckler statue come to life. Another fin. Let's get rid of this one. Actually, I think it will be better if I bring Tinder here. Hold on. Let me actually do a research on the burnt-looking fin. A more aggressive deep one, rising from even deeper seas. Okay, Tinder can actually be able to do a... We'll continue down an entire stack of enemies. Then let's do it here. An even stronger Cutulian. Let's do the taunt. Let's do a research on this guy first. A standard cultist, but more crimson and powerful. An even grumpier variant of the standard unicorn. Stay out of their way. And no. I'm gonna do this instead. Well, that was just 1 damage. Bonk. Bonk. But oh my god, this has been quite a journey. Oh, you can switch easily like this. I didn't knew that. Okay. I can go up there. I see how. Oh shit. Oh shit. There we go. I can't push it here. There we go. A key to the 42nd floor at Ever After Inc. headquarters. There is nothing there. Let's see what is down here. Caffeine! Funny how the final dungeon is basically your typical office job place. It is. It's kind of hilarious if you think about that. I'm gonna need to draw from a higher floor. Kinda want to see how many enemies are there. It's an angry egg and just a mushroom. And an even angrier Cutulian. Let's actually use the research. A golem like pirate who won't hesitate to fire straight at you. Okay, now let's take the look at the other one. An older lurker, more experienced and deadly. Okay, I think this will be done soon. I failed. Mostly because, like I say, the A button on my controller is not working correctly. So I literally need to smash my controller instead of pressing the button. And if I don't press it hard enough, it doesn't recognize the input. I really need to buy myself a new controller. Damn it. Due to further budget costs, we have removed the piece, this piece of the hull of the walkway. Thank you for your patience. This is just like any real life kind of building. Huevo! Let's just stun. I'm actually gonna research this bird first. The apex parrot, don't mess with it. Let's do research on the web. These eggs broods are even tougher to crack than their standard poses. They have 2 defense. You know what? Let's get rid of the egg. And let's get rid of the parrots. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Let's do some research on the gnome actually first. You know what they say, a stone gnome throws stone. We'll send you home. Actually, let's use the taunt so I can increase my defense a little bit more. And also I'm gonna do a research on this snail because I think the snail is gonna kill itself by accident. Like its weaker counterpart, the snail will hide its shell when attacked. Throw it back by attacking from above or below. Actually, let's switch for Eva. I don't think he can do anything because of the shield. Yeah. Oh, Eva can take care of the job. And that's how you crack the egg. I think that's a better item than the one that I got. No one needs healing right now. I'm gonna leave that cookie there. Wait, actually, maybe I can... Yeah, I can drop it here. Wait, it's gonna bring me to the older floor, right? Yeah, let's bring it to the back floor. Damn it. Okay, thankfully there is no enemy. I think the entire place remains clean until you use the telegrapher and go and come here. Oh, that's the other frog where I need to drop. Okay, so I need to go up instead of down. I might go down just for the cookie, but probably not. Huh. I lost count of how long it's been since I was exiled to the stairwell. All because I wanted to rearrange some of the plants in the cafeteria One of the flower pots is clearly out of place. I asked them why it's a problem and they say structural instability. What does that even mean? Anyway, I'm going to post this page of my diary on the wall so I don't lose it. Do not read this, please. Tino baile. One of the plants doesn't fit. Structural instability. And should... Oh. Beep. Well, I don't knew that a real-life office had that kind of things, but I guess it makes sense. I'm gonna need to draw from the higher floor. All of them are floors 45. Due to budget costs, we had to remove the floor in this office. We apologize for the inconvenience. I mean, yeah, that's normal in any office building. Like, have you never worked in an office building where they had to remove the floor because of inconveniences? Because I had. Hold on, I'm missing something. Well, there was Wolfgang. Okay, you can hit the thing. Stay there. I got enough coffee, yes. Oh god, that was quick. That was really quick. Okay, this is the taunt. And then let's show our enemies, shall we? Tactics, research. The little gold beacons are even peskier to deal against their first armor. I'm gonna use this restoration. And I'm probably gonna be doing a switcheroo for her. I'm gonna keep doing the taunt, so they attack him instead. So Eva can take care of them. Actually, I got an idea. There we go. Now let's do our research on these guys. Ever after you have a golden overhaul to the 3 little pigs schematic. Let's drop this one so we can get rid of him in the next turn. I really love the fact that fucking company, just like a real normal company, we're gonna get rid of the floor because the budget doesn't fit. We're gonna get rid of the stairs. We're gonna get rid of this other thing because we don't have enough budget for it. Yeah, like any normal company. Whee! There it is. Guard expert. We have successful guard action, thing that I cannot do because I'm really stupid for guarding. It's funny how useful patches became. No wonder why it's the last team member that you get. Also, the music, I like it too. The entire music of the game has been really, really good, not gonna lie. It's like, this is one of the games that have a really nice, enjoyable soundtrack. Floor 46. It's locked. Save. That's a TV studio. An energy drink that I don't have space for. So I'm just gonna drop it. Actually, how is my health for everyone? You know what? This will be the good time to use a tiramisu. Ah, my dressing room. Being here such brings back memories. Now, let me grab my book and let's get out of here. I stashed right behind the counter here. Can you imagine that it's gone? Is that here? Looking for something, friend? Ah, it's an osote. I'm Patches, the lovable teddy bear. Hang on. What? That's me, I'm Patches. No, you were Patches. I'm the new Patches. The rebranded Patches. Nice to meet you. They ever after ink? They replaced me? There is nothing to be surprised about. Cute and cuddly is what sells these days, brother. And the more punky types like you, well, no offense, but it's a bit outdated. First of all, I'm not your brother. And whether I don't care about any of that anymore, I'm just here for one thing. There was a book behind the counter there. Where is it? Oh, that copy of your book? I found it and returned it to the corporate. I'm sure they destroyed it. My book, it's gone? Okay, brother, I'm sensing some very extreme emotions from you. You think? Hey, yelling is never appropriate for the workplace. You know what? I'm going to remove myself from this toxic environment. Goodbye. Come on, we're going after him. Okay, this is a bad idea. Hey, where do you think you're going, Fatso? You stole my book. You realize that was the last copy? Well, there, little bro. I know you're upset about being replaced, but that's no excuse to yell at me. Oh, good. Security's here. They'll sort this out. What seems to be the problem here? This group is harassing me. Please help. Hang on. These are the intruders we were warned about. For the last time, you can't stop pointing that thing at me. Oops, sorry. Fellas with me. Okay, let's research this guy first. Cyber Pyro. Pyros align the flight and wear bright red to attract all attention to themselves in battle. Oh god, that's a lot of damage. That's one that I still don't know how to counter. Well, the guy back there is stunned, so that's good. No, let me switch for you. Ow, me pica! Okay, let's see. Let's do another. And you can actually research this guy behind. An abomination reinforced by the dark magic of their cultist contemporaries. 11 HP. Okay, let's do a good damage now. There we go. Look, I don't want any trouble here. If you don't mind, I'm just gonna... Whatever, there is no chasing him. He said a copy of my book I've been hiding has already been destroyed. I guess that it's then. My storybook is gone forever. I'm so sorry, Patches. Whether it's not like there was a world to go back to. You saw Mr. Moon's book, no readers, means the world ceased to exist. But still, that book was sentimental to me. Without it, how can I even justify my own existence? Think of it this way, you're totally untethered to your past. Eva's right, you might have been created as a tool for ever aftering, but now you can start over completely. At least once we are taught with them. Yeah, you're not wrong. I guess it's just the principle of it all. I was determined not to be erased. Okay. Well, what's done is done. Ever aftering has to go down. I'm ready to see the truth to the end. Just a few more floors until we are at the top. That's the spirit. And hey, it looks like the security guards are the key. Do you think we'll unlock the door around here? What else will it be? House key. Oh my god, qué buen timing. Oh, dado los recortes de presupuesto, tuvimos que quitar la puerta de la escalera de este piso. Supongo que aquí inconveniente. Yeah, you know, like any office. Oh my god, we don't have budget. Let's cut the doors. Ok, continuemos. Yo estaba en estas oficinas. Han tenido que quitar las puertas porque no hay suficiente presupuesto. Hay que quitar el piso porque no hay presupuesto. Hay que quitar ventanas porque no hay suficiente presupuesto para tener una ventana activa. No se olviden de quitar las paredes y el techo tampoco. No hay presupuesto ni para techo ni para paredes. ¿Sí completo? No. ¡Culos! Ágil. Easy. Ok. Vamos a seguir revisando por aquí. Debido al recorte de presupuesto, tenemos que quitar la puerta de la escalera de este piso. ¿Sí? ¿Sí? Y eso que no vivimos en México, esto es en Estados Unidos. What is it here? Ok, esta es la sala de yoga. Vamos a subir un poco más. Café expreso. Chelo estaría feliz con eso, a decir verdad. Voy a tirar una de estas. Sí, la verdad no voy a usar ningún objeto ahorita. Nice. Investigation 2. El más verde y sabio de los cultistas. Ok. Con esa táctica las peleas no se hacen tan complicadas. Hentai. Actually, me puedo cargar a este. Oh my god, 6 de daño. Tengo que aprender a defenderme mejor de esas cosas. Boing. Y otra subida de nivel. Puede que me vaya otra vez por vida. Estoy en 36. Actually, sí. Cerca de 40 de vida no está mal. Pelotas de yoga, pesas, un soldadito de plomo. Vamos a usar provocación otra vez. A ver, ¿hay un compañero aquí que sirva para esto? ¿Que pueda servir? Puede que Eva otra vez. Voy a encargarle esto primero. Vamos a usar un temblor. Olvidé analizarlo. Vamos a otra provocación. Mientras sigamos atrayendo la atención de esos tipos, todo estará bien. Vamos a investigar a Finn. O que parece Finn. Un Finn completamente maduro. Su tono rojo proviene de la sangre de sus víctimas. No, su tono rojo proviene de forcas. Es un Fincas. Investigación. De mayor jerarquía que el cibersoldado en el ejército cibernético. Son más resistentes y disciplinados. Ok, vamos a hacer un cambio de cosas. Ahí vamos al fin. Defender. Listo. Es que es cierto, tiene tu carita de pescadeto. Así que le queda bien. Es 48. No me acuerdo si había algo más abajo. No, creo que no había nada. Partida guardada. Ahí hay una plaza. Voy a hacer un temblor de peluche para ver si lo puedo aturdir. No, resistí el aturdimiento. Bueno, vamos a investigar. Mirar. Ese volcán extra caliente disparaba bracitas extra calientes. ¡Oh, Dios! Es una bracita extra caliente. Vamos a encargarnos de esto. Vamos a investigar. Es una bracita ardiente. A veces están tan calientes que su fuego es azul. Harías bien en evitar cualquier contacto. Y tienen 5 de vida. Así que vamos a defender. Bonky. Ah, no puede subir. Bonky. Actually, puedo acabar los pensados rápidamente. Listo. Adoro que el fondo es solamente un GP, un JPG. ¡Bom! Vamos a hacer la táctica de siempre. Vamos a provocar. Veamos qué podría ser una mejor táctica. Vamos a probar el cariñito sísmico. ¡Holy shit! Ok, me gustó. Inflación. Cajita. Si empujo la cajita aquí, puedo brincar. Pero creo que no había algo acá atrás. Antes de... Ah, no había nada. Ok. Entonces tenía que empujar la cajita y encajar. ¡Ah, un huevo! Ahí. Tú haces esa cosa. Actually, no es una mala idea. Siempre se me complica mucho defenderme de esos malditos huevos. El gnomo, por suerte, no es tanto problema, así que el gnomo totalmente lo puedo ignorar de momento. Es más, al gnomo lo puedo seguir empujando para atrás. Elixir ese, ¿va? Yes. Ok, ahora sí. Piso 49. No me acuerdo si había algo allá abajo, ¿no? Mira, vamos a probar. Parece que no hay nada. Este lleva... Ok, no había nada. Ok, y eso de que falten escaleras hace la exploración más difícil. Y ahí ni lo voy a intentar. Ok, no se ve que haya nada. ¡Hey, salvado! Y sí, idiotes de Dino. Una fuga ha provocado que el archivo se inunde. Los recortes presupuestarios nos impiden drenar el agua. En otras noticias, ahora tenemos una piscina nueva. ¡Yay! ¡Alberca! Debido a este nuevo y generoso beneficio, ya no podremos proporcionar plan dental para empleados. Hey, good news! We got a new pool. Bad news, we don't have dental plan now. Como toda buena compañía. No. Veamos. Creo que esto va... Creo que vaya. No, creo que tú vas aquí más bien. Tengo que checar algo. No. Más bien allí. Debido a recortes de presupuesto, Ever After Inc. almacenará algunos explosivos en este piso. Las decisiones resultantes fueron costosas. Ok. Oh, ok, sí está. Oh, ya entiendo. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, sí. ¿Puedes romperla? No, no puedes. Tengo que hacer volar eso de alguna forma. Ok, veamos qué puedo hacer aquí. Tengo que llevar el ratón hasta allá. Voy a probar algo. Oh, creo que ya sé qué es lo que tengo que hacer. Explota muy rápido, a decir verdad. No puedo hacer esto. Oh, botón equivocado. Personaje equivocado. Ok, necesito algo para explotar esta caja. Sé qué es esto de aquí. Oh my god, acabo de pensarlo. Soy un idiota. Oh, estúpido ratón. Regrese. There. Listo. Perfecto. Ok. Tiramisú. Ah, voy a tirar esto. Actually. Tengo 73 de experiencia. Puede ser. Nice. Y ahora golpear el hongo. Oh my god. No es suficiente para subir el nivel. Pensé que sería suficiente. Pero no. No lo es. Adoro que el que se aturdió es precisamente el que no necesita atacar. Me voy por PM. Mis PM se están quedando algo bajos. Latte de té chai. 20 PM y cura efectos de estado. Igual le podría renunciar a una galleta. Oh, vaya, conveniente. ¿Quién diablos son ustedes? Los empleados de los cuentos no están autorizados a estar aquí. Y están interrumpiendo una reunión muy importante. ¡Fuera! Ah, estos deben ser los empleados rebeldes de los que me alerta seguridad. Son extremadamente tediosos. Caballeros, tendremos que continuar esto más tarde. Por favor, encárguense por mí. Esta reunión está en sesión. Comencemos con el tema más apremiante, su destrucción. En primer lugar, su barra de vida es un gasto insolente. La recortaré del presupuesto. No se preocupe, presentaré su caída como un caso de estudio sobre el fracaso. Que quede reflejado en actas. Esta batalla terminará con su despido. Ok. Los ejecutivos. Adoro que están acomodados de más chaparro a más alto. Ejecutivo calvo. Vault Executive. Ejecutivo calvo de la junta directiva. Su maletín es de metal duro. Cuando un miembro de la junta directiva cae, uno de sus colegas los resucitará después de un par de turnos. Eliminados a todos a la vez. ¡Au! Control de calidad. Ok. Vamos a investigar a esto por mientras. Ejecutivo gordo de la junta directiva. Sus directivas restringirán sus habilidades cuando un miembro de la junta directiva cae. Ok. So you have to deal with all of them at the same time, basically. Ejecutivo viejo, el ejecutivo más viejo de la junta directiva. Cuidado con sus recortes de presupuestarios. Oh god, that was a late. Sin ataques de sinergia. This is yes, no. Ejecutivo elegante de la junta directiva. Ataca con la pizarra cuando un... Ataca con la pizarra. Todo. You know what? No, I might actually gonna do restoration right now. Nice. Sí, es la táctica que piensa hacer, precisamente. ¿Quién tiene más vida? El grandote. Oh, cierto, el maletín. No tengo nadie que ataque múltiples. Voy a usar otra... Actually, no. Voy a ir por Eva esta vez. Oh. El ataque de sinergia, no hay problema. Ok, tengo que hacerle daño ahorita a este. Ok. Sello. Ok, aún no. Wait, maybe? Oh, no tengo suficiente. Vamos a hacer una sinergia. Actually. Tengo una idea. Vamos a usar un defend. Oh, me cago con las pausas. Va a tener que hacer un pequeño cambio de estrategia. Vamos a dar una sinergia. No hay problema, no estoy usando ítems. Esto podría venir bastante bien, de verdad. Me viene bastante bien. Ok, this is done. Okay, yeah, this is done. Oh, no tengo suficientes. Ok, en esa 6. Ok, vamos a tratar de irnos por esa táctica, que sé que se puede hacer más daño que el de Tinder. El mercado me parece bullshit. I think eso es más gracioso en inglés. Because technically he say the market is bullshit. Ok, oh, no tengo suficiente. Ok. Lo que vamos a hacer es tácticas. Vamos a animar al equipo. Ok, ya. Vamos a cambiar por fin. Ok, perfecto. And with this, yeah, the executive battle is done. There we go. That's the executives of Ever After Inc. Agregaré esa pelea de todos modos. Pelear nunca estuvo en mis objetivos semestrales. El análisis de costo-beneficios claro, luchar es una mala inversión, estoy fuera. La métrica de pérdidas no da buenos resultados con ese grupo demográfico. Objetivo, me voy. Realmente no tengo nada más que agregar a todo esto. Como sea, soy parte de otras 6 juntas directivas al menos. Walmart no me hace entrar en combate. ¡Qué fastidio! Ok, no me acordaba de ese. Bueno, es que yo lo vi en inglés, es diferente. Eso sí me la eran más los. Que también tenemos una batalla final. Así nos dejará simplemente ir hasta el telebuscador central sin opción. No me preocupa la CEO. No me parece gran luchadora, ¿saben? Tinder es un personaje de cuentos, ya debería saber esto. Siempre hay una batalla final, querido. Y créeme, la CEO definitivamente tiene algo escondido bajo la manga. Solo hay una manera de averiguarlo, vamos. Fucking Walmart, don't make me fight. Okay, that actually got me. I forgot that he said that. I think in English it is something different. Yeah. Okay, let's go and battle. This is the final boss. Up. I think I'm actually more than ready for this. Wait. So you must be giving the board quite a toasting, I'm not surprised. So why are you here? I assume you are not happy with your jobs. Or just we are not happy with any of it. We are here to shut down your storybook network once and for all. Are you then? That's quite gracious. I should have known this day will come. Go ahead then, the stairs to the roof are right behind me, where you will, of course, find the telegraph hub. I'm sure you clever characters can find a way to shut it down. Oh, but there is one thing we must discuss first. Lady, we are not here to chat. We just head up on the roof, then if we are just gonna jam. But just their generation, right? It's a shame, really. I knew the copywriter in the marketing department got you all wrong for the moment we brought you to life. Between you and me, they don't really understand how to connect to today's youth. The rest of their best attempts, a bit sad, really. You know, it's really messed up that Ever After Inc. created a whole storybook just to generate some corporate mascot. Oh, is it Tinder? Then you certainly won't like what I have to say next. Let me tell you all a little story. I'm sensing a villainy speech coming. I was not always the CEO of Ever After Inc. In fact, my beginnings were quite humble. Once upon a time, I was a struggling author. I live in a dingy apartment, always on the verge of eviction. It was a miserable existence. I wrote stories with everything I had. Worst part of me, my writing was raw, it was alive. But despite my best efforts, the world only responded with silence. No one read my stories, no one cared. I still thought I wrote from the heart, years and years trying to make a living. Failed book after failed book. Until one day, I had an idea. It was not born from some flash of genius or a spark of passion. No, the idea was born of desperation. I was done trying to write from the heart, trying to create something meaningful. Instead, I wrote something cynical, something that I knew I could sell. It was a children's story, one with zero substance, zero novelty. I recycled all the tropes I could think of. So, I got to work. And finally, I finished my first draft. The Adventure of Flint Buckler. I'm the author of your storybook. What? What did I miss? I sense that the CEO is also the author of Flynn and Tinder storybook. Oh, okay. That's right, you. Wait, what? That's crazy. Sorry, you can keep going. As I was saying, Flynn and Tinder, you are by... Wait, did you write my storybook too? No, now let me finish. So anyways, as I was saying, Flynn and Tinder are my creations. And boy, oh boy, the adventure of Flynn Buckler was popular. It flew off the shelves like hotcakes. For the first time, I was a known author. People asking for my autographs, can you believe it? I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. I mean, okay, that explains why Flynn is such a weak, thin character. There's just no depth there. I always thought he must have been a rush job. But what about my character? I'm full of depth. The most intricate of villains layer complex. I mean, right guys? Oh, come on, a brave and headstrong fairy tale hero and an evil dragon. There was nothing new here with either of you. You were just recycled head... What? Hodgepodge of all the brain-dead fantasy archetypes that came before you. Actually, yeah. A knight and a dragon. That's the most used things on fantasy fairy tales. And I happened to make a fortune of it. But it was never really about the money for me. You see, I only ever wanted to be an author so I could tell stories people will remember. And for one brief shining moment, I did The Adventure of Flynn Buckler, one silly idea that caught fire. And so the money kept pouring in. I tried to write other things and go back to what made me passionate. But after that silly book, nobody wanted anything else from me. So I made sequels. It became best-selling series, in fact. They even made movies. Naturally, they were terrible. But eventually, without another hit on my hands, my popularity began to fade. And I refused to slip back into obscurity. So I thought, what if stories could last? Not just as books on a shelf gathering dust, but as an entire world we could use. Walls that could fill lives, create jobs, keep the lights on. Indeed, so I started this company, and through groundbreaking technology, we commercialized storybook worlds. I gave them purpose, I gave them longevity, and I gave myself a future. Why scrape for another bestseller when I could own all of them? Why sleep into obscurity when I could build an empire that no one could forget? You had no right, and we are going to take you down. Sure, go ahead, try and shut down the Telegraph Hub, destroy everything I built. But if your storybooks fade away one day, without my empire, there is nothing to keep you relevant. And someday, maybe you will fade away entirely. If all that sounds good to you, I'll be waiting for you on the roof for a final confrontation. I do hope you will join me. This job can be so drab. Come on, let's go follow her and end this. I had always hoped the author of our storybook could have been, I don't know, better. But she despises us. Flynn, with all due respect, who cares? Huh? My character was created by Ever After Inc. marketing department. I always know that, and it stopped bothering me. We are here, that's what matters. He's right. I was a villain in my story, just some evil witch of the woods. I slaved away for years Ever After Inc., trying to make up for the fact, trying to prove I was more than a villain. It turns out I didn't need a company to prove that. Our storybook don't define us. Yeah, and apparently in my story, I'm not even really a musician. And look at me now, I'm the greatest musician in all storybooks ever written. Yeah, about that. And Flynn, according to the story she wrote for us, we were destined to be mortal enemies forever. And now, we're colleagues. You guys are right. Time again, we've seen that our stories don't define us. The CEO might have created us, but she's not gonna write our ending. The telegraph hub is on the roof through the door. Let's do this. I love that the story of this lady is basically like what you expect from a frustrated artist or a frustrated writer or anything. That they just want their things to go viral or become bigger, but then nothing happens. Cheesecake. Guess I'm gonna drop a cookie. Chai latte. I guess I'm gonna drop I'm gonna throw another cookie. But yeah, when I hear that story before of someone frustrated by the things never working, it actually fits. Here we are. The final battle. Here we are. A safe spot. Here we are. The final boss. Oh, interesting. After all I just told you, you still persist with your silly little mission? Behind your eyes is the Telegraph Hub. It powers all telegraphers to our storybook network. You are here to shut it down, yes? Just behind me is the control panel. See the big red button that will initiate a self-destruct sequence? Indeed, it's ridiculous. Our foolish contractor insisted on building a self-destruct sequence into the hub's design. Real-world workers, right? So glad I don't have to deal with those regulations anymore. It doesn't matter because you won't be getting to the control panel anyway. Like my ride is a new iteration of our telegrapher device. You all get the first test it. Oh, wonderful. Now it's time to meet your maker. You. Actually, let me do the sound first. But yeah, this is the final boss now. Mech-Hand, the Page Reaper hands back quite a punch. Defeating them will give your team a temporary break from their onslaught powerful attacks. I love how the music sounds similar to the Paper Mario Dark Bowser. The Seals exotic combat vehicle, a combination of ever-after-ing telegrapher and weapon technology. I'm going to continue using taunts so they can actually attack me. I love how you can hear the lead motif of this game almost in every battle. Yeah, the hands are not gonna be down for too long. Okay, I'm gonna use the Day Tremor to hit both of them. Let's try a different approach. We could use a change of scenery, don't you agree? Now let's see what we got here. Ow. You guys are taking the CEO? You're crazy, but come on, let's help. What? Stay out of this. Good luck, guys. We'll be rooting for you. Yeah, so if you made friends with all the other characters of the storybooks, they actually gonna be helping you a little bit during the battle like this. Let's get stunned. Okay, I'm gonna use the punch. I might probably use something to actually increase my EMP. And then probably on the next turn I might probably have to use a cookie. Let's just see if we can get rid of the hands. For a moment. You're stubborn, I'll give you that. Let's get out of this place. We'll not want too much of a home team advantage, will we? Oh god, that was a lot of damage. Look, bros, it's the CEO. I'm not a fan of Flynn and his gang. They did help us find a new place to live. And never after in completely dumped us. Let's get her. I concur, Bryce, and her mage looks positively embarrassing next to ours. Where's the heart? Where's the artistry? I think we got this thing up and running again. It's time for a new management attack. How dare you! I love how the characters in the background, they don't even care. They're just looking. Still hanging on. What other storybooks do we have here? Ah, this is a great one. Oh no, they shredded feet. You'll all have found yourself in quite a predicament. Fortunately for you, we're still on your debt for earlier assistance. Lulu now, if you please. Oh, leave me alone! Good luck. This is when I need a cookie. Let's try to get rid of the hand. You're still persisting, unbelievable. Let's try another venue. Oh god, the luck. Ahoy, mateys! You be the saltiest crew of sea dog I ever sailed with. I knew you could not handle fighting Theo. I'm still in your debt for your help earlier, ain't I? Alright, you devil, this one's for Captain Blackheart. Whoever are you? Okay, this might be bad, because now that I think about that, I forgot to go back to the... I forgot the name. To the storybook on the... I forgot to go back to the storybook of the ice. So the character in the ice story is not gonna help me. So she's almost gone. This is ridiculous. Die already. It It ends here. I might use some restoration. No, actually, I got a better idea. I'm gonna use something to heal myself instead. Perfect. Okay, one of the hands is down. So she's almost dead too. In fact, let's finish her right now. No, who can this be? You can't defeat me. My image gonna be the power left, and you still have one more storybook. Alright. You slap us around enough, it's not going to save you. You've lost, give it up. I know this storybook, yes, your branch manager, Mr. Moon, is from here. I'm glad you held onto this copy. Because it's the perfect place. The perfect place to start you forever. My, that was the only telegrapher in this story, wasn't it? Looks like I'm your only ride home. Too bad, I'm done giving rules. I'm done giving rights. Now, to just point this thing at myself. Wait, you can't! I'll be taking my leave now, back to the real world for me. So long! What on earth are you doing? You just snapped them back to the real world. Everything must eventually come to an end. It's 7 after time now, and as such is mine too. What does this even mean? Wait, can't talk about this. Where are you sending me? Right in the ass. Flee and finish his job. Severe the network. It's the right thing to do. Not so lonely at the top, you're fired. I think we did it. It all happened so fast. Was that Mr. Moon who jumped in that last second? Mr. Moon saved us. That means there is just one thing left to do here. Click. We really gotta do this, huh? Yes, we might have defeated the CEO for now. But if we don't destroy the telegrapher network after everything, we'll just replace her. We need to do this first from all of our work. Wait, have you guys decided what story book you're going to jump in before the telegrapher shut down? I guess I'm going home. Same, I can finally reclaim my castle. I'll be heading back to Happy Hole Hollow, then my friends will be missing me. And what about you, Patches? I obviously can't go home, my book doesn't even exist anymore. I've been thinking of jumping back into Treasure Cove. That tropical air, the constant adventure, yeah, sounds about right for me. I guess it will be a goodbye then. There'll be time for final goodbyes, but come on. We gotta start the Soldier Sock sequence before someone else catches on to what we're doing. Right. We'll destroy in 3 minutes 30. Come on, let's go. Wait, we gotta notify everyone that the storybook network is shutting down. Otherwise, characters will be trapped forever in the wrong story. Give me 1 sec here. Alright, message sent. The half an hour shutting down? I must go home then. Wait, I must want to go home. I just know this was Flynn in his team. I trained them well. I guess I'm an employee now. Time to go back to pillaging and plundering. Yes! Holy heck, where do I even want to go before the telegraph closes? So many options. Maybe I'll just stay here. It's nice and warm after all. Well, if telegraph will be closing, I'm not staying here. I hate being a pirate. Mayhaps I'll saunter off to another of them romance books. I'll find myself alone one yet. Oh my god. I'm definitely getting out of this place. Oh hey bud, did you hear the news? You bet, I was just heading to the telegrapher. Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Heck yeah, we're going somewhere warm. Let's go off this frigid planet. Lead the way. Guys, did you hear? Did you hear? What? What? Spit it out. The telegrapher network is shutting down. We got an hour to skedaddle. Where do we want to end up forever? Maybe we shouldn't be going home. Yeah. We're the titular Three Blind Mice. We got a rep on our storybook. Nonsense, we're staying right here. Think about it, you dimwits. Everyone's gonna be cleaning out this castle. We can loot it unimpeded. Treasure that will last us for lifetimes. What do you mean lifetimes, boss? You only got a few good years left. I'm not that old. And besides, I gotta get enough riches to provide for us. For you, useless sacks of fur long after I'm gone. You share a brain cell between the two of you, you won't be able to make it on your own. We're staying here and looting for as long as we can. That's good, boss. Oink! Planting all of those sprouts is hard work. Do they really expect us to replant the entire forest? When you're whining, I'm the one truly suffering here. I'm simply not built for this kind of grunt work. How dare these pesky unicorns subject me to this? If they're after fight us, we gotta earn a living somehow, little bro. Did you all hear that all telegraphs are shutting down? Well, good riddance, I say. The blasted company deserves to go under for what they did to me. Hey, no slacking off! Grandma, I'm home! This time I'm home for good. You lost your hood? No, Grandma, it comes home forever. I no longer have to work. What? You no longer have to work? Ew, no, Grandma, I say work. No, I'm jerk. How can you? Now, watch your mouth, young lady. I don't want to imagine Red Riding Hood twerking. Excellent news, my dear Lulu. All the telegraphs have permanently closed. Which, by my calculation, means we can at least be together forever. I love you too, honey. Yar. I'm hearing the last telegraph is shutting down, right? Our cutlass will be growing a whole lot quieter soon, you think? The old crew pulled off this impossible mission after all they did. I should know this Cully was studied in time. Don't speak of sea dogs ever to sail with EV colors. Why did you invest in me in a fair bout of peace cost? It's really over then. Lena his gun managed to shut everything down. And now this little world is ours again. At least until everything fades. Do you think Flynn did the right thing? Yes, I think he did. And I think we're making the right choice staying here together. All stories are meant to end. I'm just glad my story gets to end with you in such a peaceful place. Always, my love. I'll cherish you until the very end. Okay, team, I guess this is it. Let's say our final goodbyes before we go our separate ways. I'll go first then. Guys, it's been real. I'm gonna miss you all so much. Even you, Tinder. Well, I can't deny you keep me feeling young. And seriously, everyone, thanks so much for helping me find purpose. I may not have my own storybook to return to, but I'm ready to embark on further adventures. That's why I'll be heading to Treasure Cove. Oh, I just know you'll try there, honey. Thanks, Eva, and good luck, everyone. Peace. And there he goes. Goodbye. Goodbyes are so hard. I'll have to go next before I'm solving mess. I love my time at Ever After Inn. I thought I was doing good things there. I'm so grateful that you illuminated it for me and that we could set things right. I'm going to go back to my homeworld now, where I used to be a villain of which. I hope I can set things right there too. We got off a pretty bad start, huh? Burning your plans and stealing your key to the Forbidden Library. I feel really bad about that. I'm so glad we became friends. I'll wander under the bridge now. Good, because those plans were an eyesore. They shrouded the entire throne room. Oh yeah! I'm glad I got that to do that one more time. Goodbye, Flynn, Wolfgang, Tinder. I'll never get used to that. Bye, take care. Well, Wolfgang? No, I don't want to say goodbye, it's too sad. You guys were my best friends forever, my best friends ever. And to think we only meet because you guys were such big fans of my music. No. Oh, I know, let me play a little goodbye song. There, what's up? No, that won't be necessary. Just because, it will, make me too sad. Yes, that is. Oh, Tinder, you're too sweet on this tantrum. I'll, miss you though, really. At times I admit you haven't warmed this cold heart. You brought so much joy to our team. We all miss you. Keep working on your music. And guys, I will never forget you. Bye. What more fuck? What the? My Tinder, I'll miss you so much. Okay, I'm going for real now. And there he goes. Goodbye, Wolfgang. I guess that's it, huh? I'll miss them all so much. Yeah, me too. I never thought I'd be saying that. Shall we go home now? To our storybook? Yeah, let's go. Home sweet home. Indeed, looks like everyone has cleared out. My castle is finally mine again? I guess we will see. Let's have a look around, shall we? Where am I? Where just breastfed me? Wait, this is the Three Little Pigs. It is. Oh gosh, you're up. Did you enjoy your nap? What nap? I was knocked out. I hit my head very hard. I think I need medical attention. Oh, you humans are so funny. You look fine to me. The telegraph. The pack. Listen, Wolf, where is your storybook telepager? If I don't get there immediately, I might be trapped here forever. The tele what now? It's a big device with a laser. It's a metallic machine that's unlike anything else primitive wolves have ever seen. You can possibly miss it where it is. Oh, you mean the donkey hide that is in the library over there? Gotta go. Oh yeah, that machine used when careful. I think it's broken. What? No, that could be. How long was it out? I say you were napping for at least a few hours. No, this can't be happening. Not to worry, man. Our village is a great place to live. You will be happy here. Good friends, good food. In fact, we just figured out which berries don't make us dizzy. Well, so do you like berries? No. Humans don't like berries. It's kind of eerie here without all the employees. They could at least cleaned up after themselves. It's going to take ages to remove all of this office junk. I mean, if you take your normal size, no. Hey, you will start your own business with all this equipment. Ah, no thanks. I'm quite done with the corporate life. So what are you going to do now? I'm just going to kick it back, relax, and finally enjoy some peace and quiet. I'll never get my body back. But at least everything else can go back to how it was. And you? You going back to your village, right? Actually, yeah, I was not supposed... Her collar was not supposed to broke after we're done with this. Yeah, I guess so. You will let me come to visit you in your castle too, right? My schedule is going to be pretty busy over the next few centuries. You know, dragon things. Okay, fine, you can visit sometimes. Let's not make this a regular thing, though. Great, I was thinking weekly. Hey, what? No, get back here. Yep, The telegraph is totally inactive. Good riddance. I hope everyone's settling okay. I miss them already. I guess that's it, huh? Kind of anticlimactic. Yeah, locked off from all the other storybooks forever. It's for the best. What the fuck? We're here, so glad we made it in time. We came back so we could all be together. Right before the telegraph closed off. All of us made the same decision independently. Yeah. We're here for the long haul. I don't even know what to say, I can't believe it. Naturally, I think there will be needing a place to stay. And you definitely have a few extra bedrooms in this place. Oh, I call the biggest one. Can't I finally just get some peace and quiet? I guess I can make some room temporarily. Yeah, there we go. That will be the game. Maribel Bajos. That was a really fun game. Again, very, very inspiring Paper Mario. The music was really good. The gameplay was really good. I'm gonna speed up the thing a little bit. Played by the half train, saxophone and clarinet. Instruments Manuel Tabuco, Dima Fausto, and Daniel Rossi. Wow, so that two guys were actually the good publishing. I wonder if actually the same developers, like the CEO and all that, were actually the same ones who created the game. Like they self-insert themselves into the game. That would have been a really cool thing. Huge thanks to our vigilant Kickstarters. Oh, this was a Kickstarter? Oh, I didn't know that. That was cool. Our Kickstarter super supporters. Oh my god, there's gonna be a lot of Kickstarters. Fireplace. Oh, even where they found the asset. Fireplace. Okay, that's actually neat. That is like, we don't use all of the assets, or what, we didn't model all of the assets, but we are giving credit to the person who actually did. So, thanks for my wife, Ms. Becky, for all of your support. That's actually really neat. But yeah, that's a escape from Ever After. There it is. That's the entire game. So if we go back here, we're gonna be boss rush mode. Boss rush mode unlocked. Speak to the Viking Helga if you like to attempt this challenge. But yeah, that's technically all for this game. There is nothing else to do. Head up to the rooftops for the final battle to the CEO. But yeah, there is really nothing else to do. Inventory upgrades, I got all of them. I only need to get the amber stones that I missed, some of the ink bottles and the sun gems, but I'm probably gonna do that by my own. There is the bestiary. It's tomato. I think that's the other tomato that I killed. Yeah, because all of them are the variations. Wild Wanderer Sprouts. I think this is an enemy that I still had not seen before. Because there is two of them, so that's two enemies that I can see. Oh, it's probably the sprouts after they grow up, so I might need to let them grow up. The Robopig, the bosses. I think that's most of it, actually. Doxer transform. I don't know what was that. Oh, wait, that's the heart! Well, I can do the boss rush and I can examine the heart of Doxter, because that's the one that I'm missing there. Barrel. I think that's the gray barrel that we saw here in the office. Yeah, it's a gray barrel. That's a spiked cannon that I still have not checked. Troll birds. The Revenge Seeker. I don't know what this is. Collision Slug. Collision Snail. I don't know what one this one is. I may probably have to look around. Frostbiter. Probably there is a stronger Frostbiter too. Probably these ones are from the tower. From the 100. From the tower there. The Grandma. The board members, the base reapers, and these are probably the bosses. Yeah, I think some of the ones that I'm missing are probably from the 100 floor tower. But yeah, again, I'm gonna be calling it here for tonight. It was a really fun stream. It was a little shorter than usual, But yeah, the few things that I'm missing, I'm probably gonna get them by my own because there is not really that much that I can collect and do that. But yeah, again, a really fun game, really enjoyable. Oh yeah, I was playing in normal actually. I know that there is hard and easy. I know that hard is hard. Options to simplify guarding in battles, simplify attacking in battle. I never saw these ones, so I don't know actually how this works, but I might see them for myself in the future. But yeah, for now I'm gonna be calling it here. This was a really fun stream. But yeah, that was Escape from Ever After. Again, Paper Mario inspired like game, really fun, really actually, yeah, really fun, really enjoyable. I think it's actually really cheap on Steam, if I remember correctly. In fact, I don't think Maximus got it, so I'm just gonna put the link here in case anyone is curious to give it a try or not. So I'm gonna leave it here. Yeah, Escape from Ever After. That's the game. It's actually really cheap. I think it's like probably I don't know $20 or something like that. So yeah, the only thing I can say is that like I really hope all of you guys had fun. This was a really fun stream. I had a lot of fun, and I will be seeing you guys next time probably for another game. I still don't know what it's gonna be. I need to talk with Cello about one of the games that we had in mind and all of that. But there is at least one or two games in mind that I'm gonna have to check and see how everything goes. But for now, thank you all of you guys for being here for this finale of this game. I had a lot of fun with this. Here's a big hug. And actually, big shout outs to Forcaleto. Yeah, big shout outs actually here for Forcaleto because he is the one who actually suggested me the game. So he's the one who actually told me you should give a try to this game to Escape from Ever After. Because I didn't knew about this game. I never heard anything about this game until he mentioned it, and I saw a few videos of it and a few reviews of it, and I actually really like it. To the point that my mate even buy it to me, and I played this a little bit by my own and completed the game by accident first time. But yeah, really good. Again, big shout outs to him because he's the one who suggested it. And I will be seeing you guys another weekend for more of these, for more streams with this RP Dino. Take care, everyone. Have a good night. Stay awesome, and love you all.